Hey guys, what's up? It's Colin Show. Today we're going to show you how to get the Leviathan's Breath exotic heavy bow coming up. Okay guys, the first step to gain the Leviathan's Breath is to head over to Banshee 44 in the tower. He's going to give you a special quest telling you to find the secret entrance into his workshop. So, here's how you get into his workshop. Okay, so once you're done talking to Banshee, follow my path. You're going to be heading to the hangar. Going up the stairs behind Dead Orbit. Going across the pipeline. And you're going to drop down onto here. You're going to make the jump. And you're going to go into this little pipe system that takes you to the Anna Bray room back from Destiny 1. Take a left. Okay, once you're in here, just jump over the fence, run to the back of the corner, and you'll see a ventilation duct in the back right of the room. Jump on top of the package, and then jump on to the top of the shelf, and then go up through the ventilation duct. And once you're in here, run all the way back to the room. Run out in here, you'll see a little bit of a jumping puzzle. Follow up the stairs. And you're really going for this one that's lit up like that, with normal lights. Drop down. And you're going to run up this ramp into Banshee's workshop. Once you are in here, you are going to look for a weapon rack that's behind the gate. And this took me a while to find, and I don't know why. It was so blatantly obvious. It was right where all the Guardians were standing. Once you find it, you will get where are the keys, sir. So you're going to head back to Banshee to complete. Okay, once you've returned to beloved Banshee, you guys are going to get the next step of your quest. What this is it's going to tell you to do either Strikes or Gambit. Now, I did Gambit Prime the entire time, but you can also do Nightfall Strikes. These two give you the most efficient progress. Okay, so if you did Gambit Prime like I did, you'll get 25 points per loss, and you'll get 35 points per win. So, 4 rounds if you lose, 3 if you win. So, at the end of those 3 or 4 rounds, you'll get the next quest step, and here's what you gotta do. Okay, for your next quest step, you've got to kill either Vex or Cabal with a bow. Now you're asking yourself, what's the most efficient way to do this? Well, in my opinion, it would be to jump into Vex Offensive with the Eternity Gall. Eternity Gall is an exotic bow and arrow that has a perk called Lightning Rods. What Lightning Rod does is, if you get a headshot kill, then it will shock all the surrounding enemies, and this will still count to your progress, so you can get a lot of kills. I got 137 kills this round, so as you can imagine, I got a lot of progress. I ended up, I started at 28 and I ended at 84 after this, so Lightning Rods really helps. But if you don't want to do Vex Offensive, well, next thing I say that you should do is probably the Leviathan raid solo and do the first encounter, just trigger one of the doors and just kill all the Cabal and rinse and repeat until you finish. But if you don't want to do that, then I would say the last thing you could do is rinse and repeat several times the Inverted Spire Strike. Now, this is only Vex and Cabal, so this will work perfectly. All the enemies will be just what you need to kill. Do this, and the kills part of your quest will be done in absolutely no time. Okay, once you've killed your last Vex for the quest, what you're going to do now is you're going to load up a special version of the Arms Dealer Strike. Man, this strike just never goes away. But this is really going to be a tricky strike. This strike is going to be 900 power, and you're going to have to fight Harsh Elements, Blackout, and Iron. So what this means is, with Harsh Elements, every Void, Solar, and Arc damage is multiplied against you. Blackout means that melee is going to be almost one hit, and then Iron means it's going to be way harder to kill the enemies. So this is going to be a tricky strike, but luckily they have matchmaking, so you don't have to make your own fire team. So that's nice. Okay guys, so I'm going to walk you through how to do this strike step by step. So, whenever you first spawn in, you preferably wouldn't want to charge the enemies like I just did right there, but I survived, so that's not too terrible. So, from here on out, it's going to be just normal, but it'll get weird just a second. Now, I would destroy the Thresher up above just because you die really fast in this since all enemies are elementals, so I just kill everything. Now, don't be afraid to take your time with the strike, and just make sure you kill everything. There is no time limit like in some of the previous versions of the strike, so you can literally take as long as you like. My fire team took almost 40 minutes whenever we did this, so it's not too terrible. So yeah, just take your time, kill everything, make sure your teammates stay alive, just because you spawn to a darkness zone straight away. Oh yeah, and use weapons that stay in the far end of the map. I was running a scout rifle, or excuse me, a pulse rifle and a sniper rifle, so that way I could stay way out of the enemy's range and not get melted by their elements. Okay guys, so here's where the strike starts to get a little bit weird and different. So, I was expecting to just charge up ahead and run right past everyone, but no. They actually put up a shield. Rude. So, you're going to have to kill almost every single enemy back here, so I went to the back of the map like I usually do, and killed the Callous guy first, or the Chancellor, whatever. Just because these guys are really, really tanky, so you want to take them out fast, because they're tanky and their pulse guns can take you out really, really fast. And just use the beams as cover until you killed enough Cabal and Fallen to open the next part of the map. Now, me and my fire team just sat back here in the map, and we just used our pulse rifles and snipers to clear out the enemies and to destroy the tank back here. Okay, once you've cleared enough enemies out, you can start pushing forward again. Take out the 2 captains up here. Spawn the gate. And now me and the other hunter, we just went to town with our snipers, and we just destroyed the tank and started shooting at it with our snipers as soon as it spawned. And by the time we got it killed, the other guys popped their shields and started to rush us, so we just got rid of them really fast with our elemental pulse rifles and auto rifles and whatever else we were using. So you're going to open up the door. And I would say to jump up here so you can get a little bit of cover, so you're not directly in the enemy fire. Clear out all the auto turrets or flame turrets. These things can really mess up your day. Now I would take care of the ads, except for the wanted bounty. I would just leave him alone. He doesn't bother you too much as long as you stay out of his way of his flame turret. Jump on top of the ship so we can get some cover and still be able to get the high ground. And clear out the enemies as normal. Okay, so if you end up dying like me and my fire team did, so you're just going to have to reactivate the thing, and it won't move until you all jump onto the platform, which is really nice, no added clearing. And now, this strike has more surprises. Whenever you start to fight him, you'll notice that you get attacked by these red beams. Now these are the same beams that, if you're doing the Cabal mining strike, they drop down and shoot missiles on you. And they will literally track you down and attack you. So, whenever you are fighting them, make sure that you move out of the way of these, and they give you plenty of warning that they're hitting you. And whenever they're about to hit the ground, they make this really, really weird sound. It sounds like a car alarm. And you'll definitely recognize it whenever they start following you. So just keep an eye out for these. But once more, the enemies actually seek you out in this strike. They seek you out violently. And now, whenever you go to take out whenever you go to set the runner, a new champion will spawn. So you just want to quickly take him out with the sniper just because he's kind of annoying. Do your runner. And now, do some way to keep the dogs from being too annoying, just because all things with melee are just going to mess you up on this strike. But once more, whenever you guys drop his shield, whenever he spawns down, whenever the dogs come out, also 2 gladiators come out from right behind you, so make sure that you're not staying on those platforms, or you're keeping an eye out for them whenever they spawn in. They can really mess up your day. They wiped me, but thankfully my teammates stayed alive. This strike is literally about staying alive. You don't necessarily have to do anything, you just really want to just primarily stay alive. If one teammate on your fire team stays alive, then all of your teammates stay alive. So just focus on staying alive. That's why I stayed in the back of the map most of the time and just picked up and it was my pulse rifle and sniper. So yeah, just stay in the back. And just really, really focus on just clearing out waves of enemies. The boss will sit there all he wants, just focus on clearing the enemies out. Again, slow is flow, flow is fast. So just really take your time with the strike. Okay, and now once more, once you drop his shield the second time, he will actively seek you out to kill you. So I would say only revive your teammates if you absolutely can and you have to. If he kills them, like he did with mine. Okay, and he moves a lot, so make sure you time your supers very, very well. It's a lot of enemies that spawn around him. So you really want to focus on the gladiators and the dogs. Those are the 2 enemies that I'd say focus on killing. These guys will mess you up so bad, just because they're melee enemies, and Blackout is, again, it takes 2 melees from an enemy to kill you, so any type of melee is super devastating. So make sure that these do not attack you. Okay, once you've finished killing Zon, go collect your loot and go get your bounty. So, congratulations, guys. Just kidding. We are not done yet. We've got one last thing we've got to go take care of after we collect our loot. Okay, guys, the moment we've all been waiting for. To Banshee, go! Come on, almost there, almost there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And wait for it. Wait for it. Come on, open it. Oh, wait. Seriously, another quest? Are you kidding me? Banshee is just way too lazy. Now he wants us to go get the rifle. The things I do for this XO. Okay, guys, do the exact same path that we did at the very beginning of this quest. Okay, go to the back of the rack, open the door, and beautiful, look at that bow. Congratulations, guys, you got Leviathan's breath. Now let's take a look at this bad boy. Okay, so the intrinsic perk, Big Game Hunter, fires a massive heavy bolt that staggers unshielded enemy combatants, strong against unstoppable champions. So that'll be great in Vex Offensive. And now, we've got, for our other trait, our other exotic trait, Leviathan Sight. When fully drawn, the bolt creates a large concussive blast that knocks enemies back. So this will be interesting against bosses, but I'm really interested to see what we'll do in Crucible. So, later this week, or sometime in the next future, we are going to test this out in a PvP review. So, please be sure to stay tuned for that. Well, guys, we've reached the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and go check me out on Twitch. This is Colin Show signing out. God bless you your day. See you guys in the next one. Bye now.